Saturday, many of us saw snow and rain falling at their houses, but at the Willow Campground, they had trees falling. KPVI journalist Cesar Cornejo has details on what happened at the American Falls Reservoir.
A severe thunderstorm ripped through Power County on Saturday afternoon, an unusual scene for Idaho, let alone for this time of year. Wind gusts were roaring as the squall line continued on its path.
Where we had winds in excess of 50 miles an hour. We saw a lot of leaves. We heard a lot of commotion. We did get enough warning to be able to get a lot of the loose things in the campground put away.
Luckily, with that warning, it helped mitigate damage that could have been life-threatening to those at the campground. With winds that strong, light, loose items can be lifted and fly through the air.
Also within this line, we had several areas of enhanced segments that really brought stronger winds, stronger than even what was seen on some of the instruments that we have out there.
The enhanced areas that produce these straight line winds are where the real damage was felt. And unfortunately, Willow Bay Campground was one area that was hit. The strong winds that are produced from these storms are known as straight line winds. They occur during a microburst, where cold air from a dying storm system rushes out and produces winds that can reach close to 90 miles per hour.
And then this morning, we got out to Willow Bay Marina and saw several trees down, several large trees down, mostly laying one direction. That kind of gives us an indication that it was a very strong kind of microburst signature of straight line winds.
Such microburst events do not last long.
It was right between 3:30 and 4 that it came through. Most of the damage happened within, I would say, a 3 to 4 minute period.
Luckily, damage was minimal to a few RVs, a tiny home, and trees. The trees that were toppled were not small by any means either.
For trees of this size to be knocked down so easily, all in a row, definitely had to be the work of a microburst, but we wouldn't be able to know exactly if that was the case until the National Weather Service confirms it.
After sending out surveyors to Willow Bay Campground, the National Weather Service will look at their data and pictures of the scene to confirm what type of event occurred. In American Falls, journalist Cesar Cornejo, KPVI, news that works for you.
No injuries were reported.